Well, after Auburn went into a tailspin in 2012 following their national championship season, transfer Nick Marshall rolled into town from Garden City Community College and promptly helped lead the Tigers to an SEC championship and title game appearance. Hi, everybody. I'm Ray Crawford. Yes, timely transfers can be difference makers, and because they're coming from another college program like Marshall, their impact can be felt right away oftentimes. Associate Editor Rich Cirminiello joins us. And Rich, give us your top 5 transfers for the upcoming season.
Yeah, Ray, this is like college football's version of free agency. At number 5, I have Jacoby Brissett, the quarterback at NC State, began his career at Florida. He's big, he's athletic, he's a great fit for Dave Doran's offense. I think he's a poor man's Cam Newton beginning this year. At number 4, I have a running back, Russell Shell. Pittsburgh, now at West Virginia, is going to bring a physical, between the tackles type of dimension to that Mountaineers offense. At number 3, let's go back to the quarterbacks. Wes Lunt, he's at Illinois. He was a starter for Mike Gundy at Oklahoma State in 2012. As much arm talent as any Illinois quarterback of the past decade, he's going to fit in really well with Bill Cubitt's offense. At number 2, I've got Gunnar Kiel. People have forgotten about Gunnar Kiel, top high school recruit. Back in 2012, he was all over the map. He was going Indiana, then LSU, decides on Notre Dame. I think he has finally found his happy place. He looks comfortable at Cincinnati, played well in the spring game. I think he's going to start for Tommy Tuberville and the Bearcats this year. And finally, number 1 is, for me, was the impetus of this article, and that's Jacob Coker. Florida State last year loses the battle against Jameis Winston, not by as much as a lot of people think. Now he's at Alabama for Nick Saban, possibly the best quarterback that Saban has had in Tuscaloosa. Really excited to see what the 6'5", 230-pounder could bring to that offense.
Wow, the best that Alabama has had in a while. That's a lot to say. USC quarterback Max Wittek has graduated with 2 years of eligibility left, so he can play right away in the fall. Where would he be on your list?
Well, I have him around 10, possibly outside the top 10, Ray. I've got some linemen that I really like Delvin Simmons at USC from Texas Tech, Christian Westerman, who's going to start on the Arizona State line after beginning his career at Auburn. But in terms of Wittek, I don't think you can underestimate his importance if Charlie Strong is able to land him and get him to Austin. I know he's visited the Longhorns a number of times, but they need an insurance policy. Tyrone Swoops, Gerard Hurd, very young. David Ash, very brittle, spent most of last year recovering from a concussion. They need a veteran, someone who has played before. Max Wittek, even if he doesn't win the starting job, would be an important piece of the puzzle for Texas in 2014. Well,
not the way Wittek would have wanted it to end at USC, but a fresh start and some good options for him to choose from. Rich, thanks very much.
Thanks, Ray.
A year ago, Rutgers transfer Tom Savage helped lead Pitt to a bowl win. His coach tells us why his draft stock is on the rise on CampusInsiders.com.